we're back with Game 2 of the Western Conference Finals. Lakewood Fire and Des Moines Leaf Ray. Face off under the Fire. But not controlled, and now it is picked up by Gary Gitton. Taking it a little high, but they're going to call it a good. And now they're going to the Fire. As Colin Lubin has it. Lubin's on the line. Moving it forward. Maline's got a shot coming. Shot and save. Sean. Yeah, paper. We have the golden change here for the Midwest Leaf Ray 7. Instead of Barker, they are now in this game going with Jacob Etzel.
Tonight's dinner will be brought to you by Kayla's Kitchen. First taste is always free.
Colin Lubin with it now. Lubin's got time over to Oreo. There, moving forward. Oreo tries to get them all, but misses. And now Justin Sturts with it. Justin Sturts losing in, tries to pass it over to Nick Lane, and this is not going back the other way. Lubin with a 3-on-2. Lubin, Maline, and Armstrong. Sorry, that was Marshall. Marshall shoots it. Goes off the goalie. Picked up by Lubin. Lubin still moving, but nice couple saves there. Puts another by Etzel.
I'm talking about
Leaf Ray with it now, picked up by Jeremy Harbour, pushed him to Gary Denton, and Denton moves it up to his right. Tries to go back to Denton, but it's picked off by Marshall. Marshall puts it back over to Oreo, he gives it back to Denton. So you get this little change out here, now we've got Benko on with Maline, Gary, and Arnold. Maline gets the rest of that change, and now comes on the block. This is in their top lineman. Very good tonight so far. We'll see what comes. Benko to Gary. Gary shoots. Couldn't get it. Goes off Harbour's leg. Into the corner. Picked up by Denton. Denton puts it up the straight. Starts it over there. First half, my ace coming up open. He's going to get it over. So now it's picked up. Benko drops it. Denton picks it up. Denton moves it over to Minus A. Minus A around the corner. And it's picked up by Zach Benko. Benko cycles it to Chase Arnold. Chase Arnold's going to move it in. Arnold in all alone. Arnold's still with it now.
He owed me 40, so where'd you get that from?
Picked up by the Leaf Ray 7. That's Jerry Henry. That's the high post. And now it's going the other way. Jeremy Harbour pushed up with Gary, suffering hard.
Costco.
Cantrell. Cantrell's got a race to it. Does get there, but doesn't control. Colin shots the but couldn't get there. Now my essay with it, moving it up. He's got my essay.
You heard about that?
Colin getting Cantrell out there.
You saw him at Run Security.
Arnold and Matlock. Voices are heard. It's our very own announcer, Reese. We'll be hearing him in a couple minutes doing the PA announcement. Garrett Garrett gets the first goal for the Lakewood Fire. Put them up 1-0. Garrett has been absolutely on fire in this set.
Lakewood Fire goal scored by number 8, Eric Gehring. Gehring unassisted at age 32 in the first half.
Clearly assisted.
That voice you just heard was this Fire's Zach Benko, making sure he gets the assist on that goal from Eric Gehring. All of our announcements for this game are brought to you by Matt Levine. Putnam playing the corner. Steinhauer. Shoots. Eckberg in all the way on Sturts. Eckberg tries to put it around Sturts, but no go. And now it's going to be picked up by Gibson. Gibson loses it, but it's picked up by Sturts briefly, who loses it. And Eckberg picks it up for the Fire. Eckberg back to Marshall. Marshall checks it back up to Eckberg. Eckberg to Lubin. Nice play by Gary Denton to stop the pace there. Tries to ice it, but picked up by Joseph Oria.
Slow it down, Joe.
Oria's got time. Oria's sitting behind the net. Oria moves up to Zach Vinko, but just couldn't get there to give him the break. Vinko with it now. Vinko over to Marshall, who had a nice shot on, but now it's going the other way. Oh, the Leaf Ray 7 couldn't hold it. Now it's going back to the Fire. Marshall's got it. Sorry, it was Vinko. Tries to get his Eckberg, but no success. Vinko picks it up, pushes it back to Oria. Oria leaves it for Vinko. Vinko over to Daring. Daring's moving pretty quick here. Daring tries to beat Gibson, and Gibson makes a nice play slowing up Vinko. And Daring's helmet comes off again. This is the second time in these two games that his helmet's come off. Looks like Daring either needs a smaller helmet or a bigger head. Face off one on the Fire. Daring when you face off back to Vinko. Vinko over to Matlock. Matlock puts it into the corner for Chase Arnold. Arnold's been hiding around the net. Arnold tries to move to Daring, but there's nothing there. Dropped and picked up by Matlock. Shoots, hits the post, and bounces out. He picks it up and bounces it back to Vinko. Vinko is going to go behind his own net now. With Steinhauer pressuring. Vinko tries to step out, doesn't see it, turns back around. Vinko straight up with it now. Doesn't like what he sees, so he's going to keep going back and wait until his team gives him an outlet. Vinko over to Daring. Daring moves it back to Vinko now. Vinko to Daring. Daring's got some room to move. Daring slows up. Ends up giving a turnover to Dalton Jackie and Benson, who's in MISA. And MISA puts it back to Collins.
I like you asking me stuff.
Benson moves it up to Collins. Couldn't move a good play. And now it's to Steinhauer. Steinhauer couldn't get there in time to shit back the other way. Daring's got a chance over now. Daring shoots it in, blocked by Benson. Picked up by Chase Arnold. Arnold over to Matlock. Matlock with a slap shot. Doesn't even get through. Blocked by Collins. Collins looks like he's hurting a little bit from it. Now my essay is going to pick it up from the corner. My essay around the boards with it. Picked up by Andrew Steinhauer. Collins, who got hurt with that block, just came off. And Gibson has come on. Going back the other way. Matlock with it now. Matlock passes over. Gary couldn't get there, and it was gloved by Etzel. We'd like to remind you that your live feed of these games is brought to you by the Body and Finish Shop. Body and Finish Shop would like to remind you to drive fast, take chances. Face off won by the Leaf Ray 7, picked up by Gibson. Austin Gibson with it now time. Puts it over to Cantrell. Cantrell to Denton, but Denton couldn't pick it up, and now it's going the other way with Malign for the Fire taking it, but now it's picked back up by Gibson. Gibson goes behind his own net. Gibson reverses it to Justin Sturts. Justin Sturts up to Gary Denton. Denton couldn't make a play, and Orion missed on his play to try to go the other way. Then it's stopped by Cantrell. Denton picks it up. Pushes it back to Sturts. But now Lubin picks it up, and now it's a 2-on-1. Lubin to Oria. Oria shoots and saved by Etzel. Oria picks up his own rebound to the corner, pushing that, now it's going the other way. Justin Sturts coming over with the team on Brent Eckberg. Sturts tries to do the same as he did in the first one, so he goes back and he's not working back to the other way. Picks up by Eckberg. Ekberg's got time, moves it up. Tries to get back to the shot, can't shot, grabs him, falls on him. I think Ekberg was able to keep his head there, and it looks like the only penalty we're going to have is going to be on Cantrell. Cantrell grabbed the jersey of Ekberg, pulled him down, and fell right on top of him. But it looks like Ekberg's all right, and we're going to have a Lakewood Fire power play. Chase Arnold, Ryan Matlock, Eric Daring, and Zach Winkler, that top line for the Fire is in the middle of this power play. Jeremy Harbor, Andrew Steinhauer, and Gary Dittney are going to kill him. Leaf Ray 7.
At 3:30 on the first 30. Lakewood Fire going to the power play.
Winkler was behind the net. Winkler, oh, nice pass to the legs to Arnold, but Arnold just couldn't get a good shot off, and it's going to be covered by the goalie, Etzel.
Make the adjustment on the clock because the penalty time got up late. I'm going to shave 6 seconds off of it, so it's got a minute 13 to go because it started right at 3:30.
We're going to take a brief pause while we get our clock figured out. Nice face-off between the two teams. It ends up coming out to the Leaf Ray 7, but it couldn't go that way. It was a nice play by Vincor. Vincor's moving in. Oh, and now Harbor picks it off and puts it up to Steinhauer. Steinhauer with time. Over to Harbor. Shot. Harbor goes wide. It's coming the other way. Vincor's trying to play it. Pick up Arnold. That's a Vincor. This is a power play for the Fire, even though they haven't set up yet. Vincor walks in, moves it to Matlock, who puts it over to Daring. Daring tries to put it to Vincor, but just couldn't get a play. It's not covered by the goalie yet, as Etzel grabs it and wraps it up. Shot! 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 Kenny Maese comes off and Justin Sturts comes on for this Leaf Ray 7 penalty kill. Leaf Ray 7 putting on their oldest player. We'll see how it goes. Vincor couldn't handle it. It goes the other way. Fire on the power play here. Daring with it. Daring over to Matlock. Matlock back to Daring. And that is a Lakewood Fire goal. Goal scored right as the power play expired for the Leaf Ray 7. Sorry, the penalty kill expires for the Leaf Ray 7 right as the Lakewood Fire scored to make it.
Lakewood Fire goal scored by number 6. Eric Winkler. Assist by number 8. Eric Daring.
That last goal was Zach Vincor from Eric Daring, and the Lakewood Fire are up 2-0. Shot! Who's taking tickets? People have been walking in. With about a minute and 32 seconds left in this first period of Game 2, the Leaf Ray 7 win the faceoff. Andrew Steinhauer with it now in the corner. Loses that, and that's picked up by Trevor Marshall. Marshall's going the other way with it now to Ben Ekberg. Ekberg over to Lubin. Lubin to Ekberg. Ekberg shoots, and nice save by Etzel. Now we're going the other way. Gary Denton picks it up. Denton with a little bit of speed, moving up the boards. Denton tries to go to Gibson, but it's picked up by Steinhauer. Steinhauer shoots and goes into the corner. It's going to be picked up by Gibson. Gibson locked up with Chase Arnold. Sorry, that is not Chase Arnold. That was Ben Eckberg. Steinhauer comes out, dishes over to Denton, but no goal. Denton tries to go to Rafe White. White shoots and saved by the goalie post. Now it's going the other way. Picked up by Malign. Malign's got it behind the net. Malign wins his battle, kicks it out to Marshall. Stopped on the boards by Gary Denton. Denton tries to shoot and no go, blocked by Malign. And Malign ends up throwing it down the other end. It's going to be picked up by Jeremy Harbour. Puck's going the other way. Jeremy Harbour with it now. And now it's picked up by Colin Lubin. He's only got 1 second to shoot. Does not get the puck off in time, and that's going to be no goal. And we will be back. We will be back in about a minute with the second half of play of Game 2 of the Western Conference Finals. Des Moines wins this. They are the Western Conference. Sorry, Lakewood wins this. They are the Western Conference champions. If Des Moines wins it, we will have the third mini tournament games. If that goes to the Woods. If that is tied at the end of it, we will have a sudden death shootout. Oh, you cut me off and then you didn't tell me. I'm still talking over here.
What are you doing, man? It was tangled from when it fell.
Are we really bothering you?
Motion is all.
That's because you're 48. You don't have full range.
Because you got this pigtail thing going on. What is that? What is that? You
What do you like in the video?
Maddie, are you doing play-by-play for the program? You and Stove, or just you? What, to do two? I mean, even if it... Hey, even if it doesn't work, this thing's loud enough, you could just put it like on here and the both of you do it. I'm talking now, that's where my hand's on now. Not a smart guy, that Matt Levine.
Corn dog, Jackie. Corn dog, Jackie.
And we're back with the second period of play. Face-off, won by the Lakewood, sorry, the Des Moines. That was our PA announcer, Matt Levine, letting everybody know that the Foothills Fieldhouse, our current rink and sponsor for the 2018 PIHA Finals. Lakewood Fire with it now. That was Daring over to Vincor. Vincor shoots, misses the net. Picked up by Daring in the corner. Daring back to Vincor. Vincor puts it all the way back to Matlock. Matlock up to Arnold. Arnold tries to get it through to Daring and it doesn't go. Now Kenny Maese was trying to go the other way, but fell over. Kenny Maese, also known as Whipple, just couldn't seem to stay on his feet there. Maese's got it up to Denton. Denton misses Rafe White, and now it's going to be picked up by Ryan Matlock. Played over to Eric Daring. Daring with speed comes in. Daring puts a nice move on. Does not get the shot off, goes behind the net. Comes back up with it. Ends up losing it. Now it's going the other way. Gary Denton with it after Rafe White picked it up and dropped it to him. Gary Denton coming in with speed. Denton shoots, comes off, juicy rebound, but Rafe White couldn't get there. It was picked up by Joseph Oria. Oria the foot race with Kenny Maese. Maese wins it, but doesn't make a good play. Now Oria walks up. Oria! Top corner snipe, and the Lakewood Fire are up 3-0. What? Do it. Do it. My essay couldn't keep his feet, ended up falling. And it went the other way for Joe Oria.
Lakewood Fire goal scored by number 26, Joe Oria. Unassisted. As Oria unassisted at 10:23 of the second period.
Puck's on the other one now with the Des Moines Leaf Ray 7. Andrew Steinhauer has it. Shoots and scores! Andrew Steinhauer. The goalie didn't even see it, didn't even move, and Steinhauer gets the Leaf Ray 7 on the board. It is now 3-1. Justin Sturts with the plus. The oldest player on the Leaf Ray 7, looking good tonight.
For 21.
Leaf Ray 7 goals scored by number 10, Andrew Steinhauer. Assisted by number 21, Justin Sturts. That's Steinhauer plus Sturts. That's 10:08 for the second period.
That last goal was Steinhauer from Sturts. All right, picked up by Sturts behind the net as Leaf Ray changes it up here. Sturts over to Gary Denton. Denton ends up losing it, and it's picked up by Marshall, but not for long as Denton makes a nice play to get it back. Now we're going the other way with Gibson. Gibson tries to have speed through the middle, but loses the puck, picks it back up, takes it in the corner. Gibson still with it, puts on the brakes, going the other way, tries to kind of do a double turn, ends up running into Marshall. Marshall picks it up, reverses it to Ben Ekberg. Gibson with a little push behind the play, but the refs didn't see it, no call. Marshall with it. Marshall chips it up, but it's going to be picked up by Justin Sturts. Fan favorite here, Justin Sturts. Doesn't make a good play, and it's picked back up by Marshall. Marshall walks in, but it's picked off by Sturts. Sturts is going to go to Austin Gibson. Gibson back around to Sturts, and Sturts up to Andrew Steinhauer, the lone goal scorer for the Leaf Ray 7. Steinhauer moving it forward. Steinhauer shoots and misses the net wide, and that's going to be picked up by Colin Lubin of the Fire. Lubin's coming in with Vincor and Matlock on a 3-on-2. Lubin shoots and into the pads of Etzel. Fergie for the win.
Going with Fergie.
Go first. And honestly, it's going to be brought to you by the winner. Hey. That's it, like the ball.
Leaf Ray 7 with it now. Jeremy Harbour drops it. Eric Deering picks it up. Horrible play by Harbour. He's been awful this entire tournament. Deering to Vincor. Vincor couldn't get the shot off. Now it's up to Chase Arnold. Arnold shoots. Deering thought he had a penalty on him, but there was nothing there, and Deering ends up coming around and scoring. Eric Deering again. He's been hot for the Fire. You could even say he's been on fire for the Lakewood Fire, and it is now 4-1. The Leaf Ray 7 have decided to pull goalie Jacob Etzel and put in Blaine Barker. Barker going back in, kind of an interesting call.
Yeah, okay, no need to hang out.
Number 8 can get credit for that goal.
I was going to come argue, but
That is a good goal after a little bit of talk between the refs.
Lakewood Fire goal scored by number 8, Eric Deering. That's Deering, unassisted with 8:04 left in the second period.
Leaf Ray 7 captain Justin Sturts out there talking to the ref. Sturt's headed back to the bench, not liking what he's hearing, but nobody really cares what he thinks. Oh, face-off's going the other way. Andrew Steinhauer with a breakaway. Steinhauer shoots and scores. Steinhauer with his second goal of the game, and it is 4-2. Steinhauer, the bright spot on this Leaf Ray 7 team that has been horrible this tournament, only having 0 wins so far.
Number 10, Andrew Steinhauer, unassisted. That's Steinhauer, unassisted. 7:58 remaining in the second period.
Attaboy, Shawnee. Steinhauer picks up the puck but couldn't play it. Now it's going to go to Chase Arnold. Eric Deering is down, and there's going to be a power play for the Lakewood Fire as there's going to be a penalty for the Leaf Ray 7. We'll let you know who that's on in a second. Eric Deering seeming to do anything he can to get a power play out there tonight. And that's going to be on Joe Collins, a minute 30 minor for tripping.
Leaf Ray 7 penalty to number 12, Joe Collins. Minor penalty, tripping. That's Collins for tripping, 7:42.
Lakewood's got their number 1 power play line on, and to kill for the Leaf Ray 7, we have Kane Cantrell, Austin Gibson, and Gary Denton. The tripping over the refs brought to you by Jeremy Harbour of the Leaf Ray 7. He's not happy with what the refs have to say, but the refs do not seem to care. And coming onto the rink for the Leaf Ray 7, Justin Double Chin Sturts replacing Kane Cantrell. I want to give a shout out to all our viewers watching from home. A big shout out to Tyler Lopez, who we see is currently watching. As well as the wife of the legend, Lindsay Yoder of the Colorado Springs Thunder, CJ Yoder, currently watching our games. And now, currently in the box of the Leaf Ray 7, Jeremy Harbour. Harbour's best part of his game this weekend has been his trash talk, as he's currently sitting in the box.
Bob. Best game or delay game? Rob. Yeah, I can't get on the fucking stat sheet, so why not?
Jeremy Harbour, Bay Area native, first time on the stat sheet all tournament, and it's for a penalty that he didn't even commit. He says he got a goal, but we don't have it on record anywhere, so we're not sure on that. Puck in the corner being played by Justin Double Chin Sturts.
Yeah, there you go.
Sturts moves it around, and it's going to be picked up by the Fire. That's Matlock with it now. Matlock wants to shoot, takes a shot, misses the net horribly, but it's picked up by Daring. Daring to Vincor. Vincor shoots, picked up by Arnold, but couldn't do anything with it, and now Denton's got it. Denton coming up, looks, Denton tries to give it to Gibson, but couldn't get there, goes into the corner. Picked up by Zach Vincor. Vincor moving up the floor. Shoots. And now it's going the other way as Gary Denton has it now. Denton shoots, goes wide. Leaf Ray 7, full strength.
Full strength.
Justin Sturts with it now. Sturts moves around his guy coming up. Sturts cannot do it again as he's just too old to make the move. Picked up by Austin Gibson. Gibson walks in, shoots, and nice save by Post. Gibson moves it to Sturts. Sturts up and behind the net. Lakewood makes a change as the Leaf Ray 7 keep their line. Sturts has been out there for a long time. He's got to be gasping for air. Harbour moves that up to Denton. Denton with a nice move. Denton walks in, shoots, and scores! Jeremy Harbour gets himself on the stat sheet. That was a goal.
Justin number 2. At 7:21, when I had that guy leave, he's got a game misconduct and a match penalty.
So we've just been told that Joe Collins was given a game misconduct as well as a match penalty. He will not be back in this tournament. Well, at least in this game. We'll see what happens later on tonight when these two teams play again for the 5 and 6 seeds. That goal was scored by Gary Denton. Thought there was an assist to Jeremy Harbour, but it was not recorded by the stats guy. Let's see what happens.
Scored by number 2, Gary Denton. As Denton unassisted.
As Jeremy Harbour does not pick up that assist, and it's going to be Gary Denton unassisted.
Whoa, where's the app on that? I go with what they say.
Jeremy Harbour can't find his way into the stat sheet even when he makes a great play like that.
It's a contract deal for you, I know.
And there's another goal for the Lakewood Fire. And it is now 5-2 Lakewood Fire. Both benches are riled up here. We'll see if anything comes of it.
Fans, please hurry to the beer garden to pick up 4 $5 Coors Lights and $6 import.
As the refs are talking about the play, Joe Aria and Dalton Jackie Moon Benson are standing discussing what just happened. The captains of each team. Well, Joe Aria is definitely the captain of this Fire. We have no goal, and the faceoff comes up high, but we have no goal, and it is back to 4-2. The puck was kicked in. The official call is that the puck has been kicked in and it is back to 4-2. Sorry, that is 4-3. The Leaf Ray 7, who have been tremendous this entire time, have been tremendously horrible, have a chance to actually win a game here for the first time in the PIHA Finals.
Tell Timmy to quit giving assists to the other team. We've been telling that. Wow. Good point. We're waiting for a judge. Just call me. This guy? It was like 38 hours. No goal. It should be a penalty. Grab 1-9.
Leaf Ray 7 horrible on that face-off as the Fire take it. Fire have the puck now. Colin Lubin with it. Lubin to Marshall. Marshall's got time. Marshall shoots and no goal as Blaine Barker was down. Not sure what's going on. Barker did not look like he even knew what was going on in the play. It's up to Justin Sturts now. Sturts tries to go to Dalton Benson, but is not working. It's picked up by Marshall. Marshall's got Lubin crushed in the net, does not move it to him. Puts it out to Milan. Milan shoots, and nice save by Barker. Now it's going the other way. Andrew Steinhauer with it now. Lubin on him. Steinhauer still with it. Now it's going the other way. Gary Denton picks it up for the Leaf Ray 7. Pressure by Milan. Puts out to Cantrell. Cantrell with Steinhauer looking for the hat trick, does not get it. And now we're going the other way. Shot in by Gary Denton, but goes off the stick of Eric Deering, picked up by Zach Vincor. Vincor trying to kill a little bit of time with it, puts it behind the net. Steinhauer. Pushes to Gibson. Gibson couldn't make a play. Now it's picked up by Chase Arnold. That was Gibson that picked it up from Arnold's horrible pass, and now it's going the other way. Harbor misses it in front of the net. Chips it around. Steinhauer should pick that up. It's going to go all the way back to Denton now. And now it's picked up by Gary Denton. Denton trips over himself, and now Eric Deering's got the puck going the other way. Deering on Harbor. Deering shoots. Had a little bit of contact with the goalie, but there's been no call. And Deering skates back to the bench. Des Moines getting away with everything here now. As Gary Denton's got it, shoots. And it is under Vincor. Vincor picks it up. Now there's a 2-on-1 developing Vincor and Deering. Denton gets back, but Deering shoots and scores! That's Deering from Vincor. That combination has been absolutely on fire this entire tournament. Deering taunting the Leaf Ray 7 bench, but the refs don't do anything about it.
Lakewood Fire goal, scored by number 8, Eric Deering. By number 6, Jack Vincor.
Taking a timeout yet?
That's Deering from Vincor. With 2:31 left.
We have a timeout. Leaf Ray 7.
Timeout. Leaf Ray 7.
They're down by 2 in this game. They're trying to get back in it. But that combination of Vincor and Deering has just been too good. And with 2 minutes and 31 seconds left in the game, the Lakewood Fire are up over the Des Moines Leaf Ray 7, 5-3. Face-off was won by Leaf Ray 7, went into the corner. Gary Denton picked it up, puts it up to Dalton Jackie Moon Benson. Benson falls over, and now it's going the other way. Colin Lubin with it now. Lubin over to Marshall. Marshall shoots and scores! It is now 6-3. As Blaine Barker doesn't even move on the play. And Marshall scores an easy one.
Lakewood Fire goal, scored by number 16, Trevor Marshall.
Nice play by Gary Denton, sets it up to Austin Gibson, couldn't get there. Now it's going to go into the corner. Gary Denton's going to pick it up. Denton puts the brakes on. Now he's looking up. See Steinhauer doesn't move it to him. Walks in. Takes a shot. No goal. Joe Oria's got it now. Chips it up the boards to Colin Lubin. Lubin sees Marshall. Marshall shoots and no. Nice save by Barker. Pushing to the corner. Maise, nice hit on Marshall. Now it's going around the boards. Picked up by Andrew Steinhauer. Steinhauer's been good this game. Steinhauer loses it. It's picked up by Colin Lubin. Lubin up to Ben Ekberg. Ekberg's going to walk in. Ekberg's tripped, and we're going to have another power play for the Lakewood Fire. Gary Denton's going to take that penalty. A minute 30 minor for tripping.
Leaf Ray, 7 penalties to number 2, Gary Denton. Penalty for tripping. That's Denton for tripping at 1:14 left in the game. Your Lakewood Fire are going on the Black Biscuit power play.
We'd like to remind you one more time here in our PIHA Finals live broadcast that our live broadcast is brought to you by the Body and Fender Shop. Body and Fender Shop. We'd like to remind you to drive fast and take chances. Nice save by Barker on a breakaway from Eric Daring. Daring couldn't put it in. Fire don't need another goal as it is 6-3, and they're most likely going to just sit and pass around, but they are angry with the Leaf Ray 7, so it could get a little chippy here to end it. It's going to be picked up in the corner by Gibson. Gibson tries to move it forward, but ends up losing it. Gives it to Daring. Daring tries to go one-handed, completely misses the net. And Daring pushes it back to Zach Vincor, and 3, 2, 1. And the Lakewood Fire are the Western Conference champions.
Your Western Conference champions in the semi-pro division, the Lakewood Fire.
We're going to take a short break, and we will be back soon with games 3 and 4 of the Pro Series between the Suffolk Sting and the Colorado Springs Thunder in the 2017-18 PIHA Foundation Cup Finals.
We're so good, my paper.